Namaste, ambassadors, and welcome to Soul Horoscope SUPERscope Weekly Report. My name is Christopher Wotecki. I call myself the Sensei to Serious Joy, and I'm here to help you step into your heart and your serious joy, which is my little buzzword for enlightenment. And this is a SUPERscope because it's designed to be super. That means it's designed to deal with more than one person, which you can appreciate. This is for, of course, Geminis and Gemini Risings, who I call the Step 5s. And later in the scope, if you have Venus in Gemini, a little love prediction for where you're growing and going. So where are the Geminis? Well, this might be a little bit of a scary month for you because you're stepping into a new inner faith that all has been growing up till here. There will be a solar eclipse in the house of higher faith, which means that you might have some karmic situations sort of shake out once and for all, I'm happy to say. So it's a powerful time, but it's one of those times where a lot of your, quote, dragons are invisible. It's faith versus reality. So this is what I call the I sense state of awareness. We all have a psychic channel, and that gets clogged with fears. When we don't look at it and let it go and let it flow and work through that, it clogs, and then our sixth sense gets clogged, and then we don't know if we're about to do something. Now, when we clear out this intuitive gap, we have a higher faith. That means a general sense of things flowing according to where we want. And the highest form of this is metaphysics, the ability to pull off miracles by wishing and praying. Now, I'm a miracle maker myself, so I'll tell you it does happen when you get it all right. So this week, we're still in the grand cross of things, and we have a solar eclipse in Taurus, which you just saw. But first, let's re-examine the grand cross. Now, the opposition of Uranus versus Mars, this is a tug-of-war between your heart's desires and where you feel you belong in society. And this is really what is exciting you and throwing you off, I think, the most. Truth be known, you won't exactly know what your heart wants until your birthday period. You have this last step of inner faith first to achieve before you will know what your heart wants. So you're really kind of winging it until then. The other north-south opposition here deals with Pluto and Capricorn on the one side, which has been nerve-wracking for you, pushing you into new comfort zones that you've never been comfortable in before. Now you're going to get comfortable with those choices. Let those choices settle in. But the real potential for growth here is literal. Growing your bank account, growing your self-esteem, growing your confidence, and growing some sort of product. Jupiter in Cancer. Jupiter in Cancer is saying, hey, Gemini, no matter where you are with where you belong in your heart and where the lines are, one thing's for sure, time to grow. Grow up, grow, manifest, make money, and produce. Do something with that ability of yours. That's what Jupiter in Cancer says. Now, bring in the solar eclipse. This eclipse, which happens next week, will be in Taurus in an early degree. So this is at step 8. It's to shake off the boogeyman, to shake off the fears, to shake off the karma, to shake off any invisible spiritual plaque hanging on your subconsciousness. That's what this is going to be. Now, for those who are not paying attention, who are driving under the influence, who are not aware, this is a big slap in the face and could end up in more pain far before the gain. FYI. So be very aware. Meditating is the way to go, which is to listen, not talk, to tell your mind to listen, to see what comes up, and to pay attention to the details. That's the best way to make sure you don't get into a situation. But this higher faith leap will allow you to step into the lifestyle that you want. It's necessary. You're going to need the faith to hang on to. And this is the last booster shot of faith until 2022 for Geminis and Gemini Rising. So this is obviously important from Creator. And this is obviously important that you shake off these fears and this karma once and for all. In some case, opponents out there in life. All right. So magically, though, magically delicious, we have a soul pyramid in water that unites yourself emotionally, even though this tug war is going on. And again, the pivotal planet is Jupiter. Jupiter pushing forward in Cancer, which means move forward with business, move forward with money, move forward with things of getting things done. What this does is heal and move your career and legacy forward. And Saturn in Scorpio says it brings you into the potential of a positive reality. So you want to just, again, move forward with the productivity. And in all of this traffic jam in space, it is really that moving forward with productivity and manifesting even money that will get you out of all these. So very rarely do I say to clients, this one in one other horoscope where I said to focus on something material for everything else to gain. But in Gemini's case, getting the job done and making money will force all these sides of yourself to get in gear. So looking at the week, it is decision time Monday night about what you will no longer be afraid of anymore. This comes off of some social rumbling that might have happened over the weekend. Into Monday, though, you are deciding, okay, that's it. I am no longer going to be afraid of these sorts of things. And the solar eclipse through the night in the United States kind of puts the seal of approval on it. The last solar eclipse till 2022 in this space for you. You will hold space through Wednesday, and then Thursday you'll feel pretty good. The moon in Gemini will bring you online, and I think you want to be careful about that to where your emotions don't make your mind move too fast and get you to second guess yourself. That's the danger there. And what you're going to find is that productivity is really the highlight by Saturday. By Saturday night, you might be feeling that you have a harvest coming or not feeling. So this is about rebuilding your self-esteem and soul capital this week. It comes from shaking off the fears, stepping away from poor behavior. If you are doing anything in your life like drugs, escaping, taking your life at risk, this is not the time to do that. This is a very dangerous transit for those who are unconscious, because the unconscious is getting its carpet kind of shook out. So if you're not paying attention to this process, you could get hurt. Now, what about the people who are Venus in Gemini souls, those who love like a Gemini? And the VQ5s always start off with friendship in life. Interestingly enough, I think there are 3 ways we can look at relationships now in the SUPERscopes. There's people who are single and looking. There are people who are in a relationship and it's working or not working. And there are people who are single and not looking. In either case, it's actually in the high direction that you might find love. So if you are single and looking, you actually might draw in through career decisions, and through the big decisions. So in other words, school, business chances, things like that. So by hobnobbing and going out there at a high level, you are making high level business decisions and relationships right now, and you will probably find love in that direction if it were to happen. If you are a person in a relationship where it's working, you two are reaching a legacy of creating a new legacy together. So this could be the creation of children, buying of a home, something very profound. And then for those who are not working in a relationship, this will be where finances and work start to get way in the way of the relationship. And now it's a matter of choosing between one or the other. Then lastly, for the personality types who are single and not looking, you'll likely find some high-end relationships, again with career and potential for the future, all happening again with the 5 VQs, those with Venus in Gemini. And if you want to know more about your VQ status, come on down to YouTube/SoulGarden TV, because we have some new videos out that get deeper and explain the lifelong part of it. Now, if you have purchased a Megascope, I am recommending everyone take it out and look at it, because remember, it's week 4 and week 5. The 2 chapters there are excellent about guiding you through this karmic thing. And I think I went long on the Geminis because I was concerned about your karma. If you don't have one, you can still buy one at soulmart.me. And if you'd like some moment-to-moment real-time reality coaching, I've got an invention called GA Venus. Come on down to gavenus.com. I give it away for the first week, but I basically take your chart and I text message you encouraging words through the day based on your own personal needs. So check it out. It is free for the first week. You will love it. Most people stay. Most, I have to say. And then lastly, if you're watching us on YouTube, we ask please subscribe to our channel. We appreciate that. Or for gratitude, you can share us with your friends on Facebook at soulgarden.me. And if you'd like me to email you every day and remind you about your zodiac weather, I'll do it. Come on down to soulmart.me and get on our mailer list. Well, Geminis and ambassadors, Gemini Risings, this week is a real test of will you step out of the old shadows and into the new potential faith. It is the unknown, it is the unseen, but if your heart agrees, you're on the right pace. So listen to the heart as you step away from the old boogeyman and take a chance of faith on yourself. I'll see you in 7 days with more. Until then, my friend, live, love, be.